Good morning, how are we? Push it. We are here a lot. So you need some weights. The format of this class, so it is all strength, there's no cardio today, although you will be puffing and panting, because you'll do 2 exercises. You'll do the first exercise twice, 35 seconds each, 10-second tiny break in between, and then the third one is always a squat press. Now normally I'd say go relatively heavy on a squat press because you probably can, but we've got it 8 times. So you might want a range of weights today. I've got some 6s and some 4s. I'm not even going to start on the squat press with the 6. I'm going to do those all 4s. But some of the other exercises like a bent over row and a chest press, and then things like lunges where you're just holding them at the side, I'm going to go to the slightly heavier weights. So there might be a little bit of chopping and changing. There's no running around, it's all strength today, so we're just going to do a little bit of mobility work to warm up, so just some nice big shoulder rolls. I do remember this being very hard, and shoulders aching for at least a few days afterwards. Have I sold it to you? Probably not. It's very hot today, it's hot already in my room. I haven't been outside yet, it's only 7 o'clock. But yeah, the rooms feel very warm. Forward with your shoulders. I think it's going to get up to like 30 degrees today as well. Sweaty, sweaty. I've also got an outdoor class today in Enderby, so that'll be fun. Open up, nice and wide. Thumbs down, thumbs up, thumbs down, and thumbs up on repeat. And then both arms forward, really push, then pull back, forward, and pull back. Let's do some knee rolls. Really important to go through these movements, especially if you've just got out of bed. I haven't just got out of bed, but I've not been up that long. So you'll be stiff. Bit different when you're exercising at the end of the day where you've had the full day of movement. You might be a little looser, a little bit more open. And then bum kicks. And then take your feet to a nice wide stance. We're going to do a sideways lunge to one side, back to centre, side and centre. Nice and low, keep the chest lifted. So one leg staying diagonally straight, the other one we bend into it and back up. Last one this side, just adjust those feet in a little bit, hands to temples, push back, getting a stretch through the back of the legs. Nice flat back, so we're literally just hinging over at the hips. And then switch to squats. Two and one, shake it off. Grab a bit, grab a what? Grab a bit. Grab a bit. Did I actually just say that? What I was going to say was grab a bit of water, but that's not something that would normally come out of my mouth. So grab a drink of water, and then because I tried to say drink and bit at the same time, it definitely sounded like I said go grab a beer. Don't do that, not in the middle of a class, and definitely not at 7 o'clock in the morning. I try not to judge, but you know. Right, shall we go? So first chunk of work, we are starting with a bent over row. 35 seconds bent over row, 10-second break, do it again, 10 seconds, and then into that squat press. Are you ready? Make sure you've got your weights handy, lined up, ready for a quick change if you need to. And we'll get started on that bent over row. So feet hip distance, come down, we squeeze up, lower, squeeze and lower. Squeeze your tummy muscles in. Just really help protect your lower back in this bent over position. And we're rowing up towards your bra line. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. So although it's not cardio, your heart rate will be going through the roof on this one if you've gone heavy. Pop them down, quick release for the back, and then we're going again. Okay, back into position, squeeze, lower, squeeze and lower. Oh, hurting already. Okay, squat press. I'm dropping down ever so slightly. We cactus the arms, feet hip distance. We breathe in as we squat, push to return. Smooth motion, so don't separate out the squat and press. We start pressing on the way up. Down and push. Exhale as you lift. That will just help engage those core muscles, help any downward pressure through the pelvic floor. Last one. Ooh, okay, pop those down. That's number one done. So next one, we're going into high squats. So we hold the weights here and we just squat. We do that twice and then we go to squat press. So we've got a lot of squats for this one. So choose your weights wisely. Shush. And we're holding them right here. So without the press. Push back, stand, down and stand. Breathe in. Squat-tastic for this one. Break. You ready? Going again. Lift back up, push back and stand. Breathe in, exhale. Take a little look down. Is your bottom moving backwards so you can see your toes throughout? Can you get a bit lower? Last one. I'm just going to switch over, ready for the squat press. So adding in that shoulder press this time. Breathe in, exhale, breathe, exhale. down. Breathe. Grab a quick drink if you need to. Oh, really out of breath. Right, moving down to the floor this time. Double chest press and then back to your feet for the squat press. So, you might want to go a little heavier on the weights. We're coming down to your back, feet flat to the floor, and we cactus the arms so they're out at the side. If you look at my arm positioning, which won't come up too well, I don't think, on the video, you want your arms at a 90-degree angle, and we're pushing to the ceiling with both arms. Knuckles stay facing upwards. And you want your arms in line with chest. Push and lower, push and lower. We're down on the floor, so the heart rate is going to come down now, but only momentarily. Exhale to lift, elbows come wide. So we tap down with the elbows, try not to hover too long at the bottom. Okay, quick rest there. Doing that one again. And then back to standing, ready for the squat press. Let's go. Push, lower, push and lower. Okay, pop these ones down, slowly back up to standing. If you're switching, switch now. Cactus the arms, let's go. Down, push, down and push. The shoulders have already worked to help the chest in that chest press. So they should be really aching by now. This is why I've dropped down to a 4. For this squat press. I normally go a little heavier than this, but this is a beast of a workout. Down, push, down, push. Okay, put those down, grab a drink if you need it. Oh, even my fingers are hurting. Right, we are lunging. Static lunge. And we'll do one leg, then the other. Now for our 3, we've got obviously the 3 exercises. Static lunge left, static lunge right, squat press, and then we're going to do that again. So grab your weights, you're going to hold them long at the side. Left leg back, left leg forward, right leg back, simply lunge. Step in, switch legs. And down we go. So think about coming down rather than forward. Bending both knees. Again, like a squat, that front knee does not want to come too far over your toes. If it is, take a much longer stance. Chest lifted. Okay, squat press. Cactus the arms. Breathing in as we push back. Exhale to lift. right, we've got that again. Again, quick drink if you need it. I definitely do. Oh, this is hard. So we're back into those static lunges, each leg. Time is going wild. Josh. Shall we go? Okay, let's get set up. So left leg forward, right foot back, grabbing your weights, holding them long, and let's lunge. Oops. Step in, switch over, and lunge. Nearly there. Okay, put those down. We'll keep them if you're just using one set. Squat press. Oh, these are getting harder and harder. Big breath in. Let's go. Breathe in, exhale, breathe in, exhale. We've got more shoulder work next. Oh, okay, pop those down. So next 3, we're doing single arm shoulder press. So you're going to hold this here, no squat, just raising up on one side, then a single arm press on the other, and then another squat press. We have broken the back of it though. We have this little bit of shoulder work here, and then we're moving through to lateral lunges, twice, done. Shorter session today. Okay, grab one weight. Pick wisely. Are you ready? Push, lower, push, and lower. Nice and slow on that return. Control it back down. Trying to keep your body nice and still and your head still. If you're fighting against it, just try not to keep your head moving or lean over to one side. Put strain through your neck. Last one here. Okay, switch over into this hand and we push, lower, push and lower. Oh, dripping. Okay, grab your other weight, squat press. It's called push it for a reason. We're pushing those weights. Here, breathe in, exhale, breathe in, exhale. 2 left, 2 left. Right, we're lunging, back to some lower body work. So lateral lunges, side lunges. We're going to frame the knee, so you might want to go light, you might want to go heavy. Completely your choice. We'll go all to one side, then all to the other side, then squat press, and then we're going to do that again to finish. Grab your weights. I'm going to go out with the right leg first of all. Frame the knee, step it in, frame and in. Really push that bottom backwards. The left leg stays straight on the diagonal. Don't need to bend that one at all. The bend is all in the right. As you push that right foot, push the floor away, you should really feel it in your bum cheek. Okay, switch legs. Out to the left this time. Ready? Left, push the floor away. Side and push. Ready to squat press? Of course you are. Oh, flagging already. Ready? Breathe in, exhale, breathe in, exhale. Anyone else's arms shaking ever so slightly? Okay, put those back down. Same again to finish. We've got just over 1.5 minutes left. Doing great. If you, like me, have done this first thing in the morning, your heart rate will be up for a lot of the day, which is brilliant for fat burning, if that's your goal. It's not for everybody, you lucky devils if you're not. Oh, right, let's go again. You ready? Moving out to the right in that lateral lunge. Frame the knee. Let's go. Left leg stays straight. Switch legs. Left leg moving out this time. Last lot of lunges. And then one last squat press. Let's go. To finish. I don't know if my shoulders can take this anymore. Are you ready? Breathe in, exhale. How low can you get in that squat? done. Oh my goodness, that was hard. Just me. So hard? If it wasn't, you've not gone heavy enough. Right, quick drink, and then we'll stretch. Just a little march on the spot. Shake your arms a bit. Your poor little shoulders. Bring your right arm over, give it a big stretch, look to the side. And then switch over. Right arm up, bend at the elbow, push it down your back. Just keep a little bit of movement through your feet. You can keep marching if you want to. Just take it to a tap. Switch arms. And then bring it to standing. Both arms forward, chin to chest. Really stretching through those fingertips. You can always link them and push here. And then open up, nice and wide. Let's stretch the back nice and wide through the legs. Tip over, lengthen down. Maybe just down to your shins or to your feet or all the way to the floor if you can. And then soften those knees, uncurl, back to standing, big shoulder roll and then a big deep breath in. Especially if you're feeling a bit dizzy like me. Right foot, right hand. Heel to bottom. So many squats. Your thighs have had a bee sting today. Oh dear. Bring it down, switch over. Down, right foot over left, sink low, hands into prayer. Come back up and out. And again, up and out. Against the wall or just with hands on hips. Right foot back, heel down. Step in, switch over. And then bring that right foot over your left. Up and over to the side, big side stretch. Other way. Back up, deep breath in. Float your arms down. And you're all done. Well done guys, great work. Ooh, that was a hard one. Right, boxing mini tomorrow. And then another week of fun next week. Enjoy the sunshine while it's here. Hot today, hot tomorrow. And then it plummets back down to, well I say plummets back down, I think it's okay on Saturday. more like 15 maybe on Sunday, Monday, because it's bank holiday. Of course it's not going to be as nice. But have a good weekend when it gets here. See you soon.